Okay, Raffles Medical Group. So very easy, quite simply is actually they are into healthcare business. So besides the Raffles Hospital you see in Bugis, what other business do they have? So anyway, what I want to say here is this: Raffles Medical is not just the hospital. It also have the network of clinics. They also have a building in Holland V. They are also in insurance. And the main thing that caught my attention is they are branching into China. So by the way, China is not small. Okay, they now have 3 hospitals in China already set up. Okay, like I said, unfortunately, they actually go in a wrong time. Or then once they go in, about to start running, then they got COVID. But now there are actually 3. So you got Raffles Hospital Shanghai, you got Raffles Hospital Beijing, and Raffles Hospital Chongqing. Okay. And I forgot to collect the numbers here. The last time I actually look at the numbers. So these are not small hospitals, not small hospitals. If I remember correctly, each of them, their hospital beds is easily more than what they have in Singapore. Okay, their hospital beds is actually more than what we have in Singapore. That means we're talking about quite huge hospital. Or either that you see the Bugis hospital bigger, and you have it 3 of them in China. So basically, it's not small operations in China. So what really caught me is the China, but of course, this one is a big question mark. Doesn't mean that they go into China, definitely they'll be successful. So in fact, if you actually try to think about it, so far, we don't really have a healthcare group that is very successful in China. I cannot think of any. Healthcare in China is a very lucrative trade. You can really charge a lot of people. Like the latest I heard is now China, you have a lot of all this, what do you call, after give birth, then for the first month, then you can stay in the hotel. Okay, the postnatal care hotel. So I heard it's very confinement hotel. So it was super expensive or something like that. Okay, so it's very lucrative business, and I do understand that to a certain extent it's actually quite protected. So I don't know. Okay, but this is the nature of growth stock. This is the nature of growth stock. High risk, high return. So if you think they're going to be successful, then maybe it's worthwhile. If you think no, it's too challenging, then probably you just pass. Yep, that's all I have for the business. Either you want to take the risk or not, it's really up to individual. So of course, personally, I put here, I think it's worthwhile, but hey, that's just my opinion. If you do the financial statement analysis, it's actually very nice numbers, pass all the 6 tests. So past 5 years, positive yes, current ratio yes, debt equity less than 2, net profit margin 11.6, interest cover 28.9, cash flow yes. And what I have noticed is this: if you actually look at their past 5 years income numbers, is on a very nice upward trend. Let's take a look again. Okay, if you were to look at their net income, so the income seems to be going up very nicely. Okay, past 6 tests. So far, the numbers actually look quite interesting to me. Okay, as for pricing analysis, if you were to look at the current price today is a 142, at least based on, I think just yesterday or today when I do this slide, price to book 2.6, dividend yield is lousy, but it's not a dividend stock. PE is 18.6. If you actually track historically, 18.6 is actually quite good. Very seldom you see this stock less than 20. So less than 20 is actually quite interesting. And if you were to screen it based on sector, so 18.6, the other one that is low, okay, TopMed is actually lesser. Okay, if not, if you're talking about hospital-wise, or put it this way, less than 20, I seldom see Raffles Medical PE less than 20 times. So I thought it's actually quite nice number. Okay, so of course, the next thing I did is the DCF, discounted cash flow. Let me just show you how it look like. Hopefully you're familiar. So discounted cash flow. Now, what I want to say here is this. So based on discounted cash flow, the fair value is 182 and the 10% discount is 164. So based on current price of 142, I actually do find the stock a bit undervalued. Okay, but the assumption I'm using here is this. I'm actually using the revenue growth rate of 7.2%. Okay, how I get 7.2? This is basically the average. Okay, in fact, I have actually taken out this 27.4. Also, I just average of 6.7, 8.8, 5.9. Oh, I actually take this out. So 7.2%. If I included that in, let me see. If I included this in, it's 12.2%, then I am looking at this kind of fair value, 232,208. And if usually I want to be conservative, I kept at 5%, then it's about 164,148. Okay. So again, the DCF shouldn't be treated like like a Bible, cast and stone. Okay, it's for to play around. So basically, the thing here is this: do you think that it can actually, at least achieve a 7.2% growth or not? Personally, I think with their China story, I think it's quite likely. But of course, if you don't agree with me, okay, you may be right. So end of the day, nobody knows how successful they are. And if you don't think so, then of course this is not a stock for you. If not, I would think that, for them to achieve about 182 is possible. So this stock caught my attention. One is because P less than 20 times, seldom see. And of course, I think that based on DCF, I do agree with this value. I do think that 7% to them per year, not a problem. And yes, now at 142 is actually quite a good price. So basically, this revenue are actually, some of them because of the COVID, they actually do the COVID vaccination. And you can see that the profit for 2022 is very good. Now, but what I did here is this, my profit margin, when I try to use it to project, I actually removed this. I didn't consider this. In fact, I only consider this 3 years. Okay, so when I actually do my projection, you can see that I'm actually looking at a profit of 95,000. Which is quite conservative. I actually didn't base it on this 140,000. Okay, so that is what I actually did to sort of like take away that COVID effect.